was fun while it lasted. The beauty is the sun came up and there was gold and pink and yellow and amber and red. And now it's a lot of gray. That's fine, though, because travel right now on all area roads is perfection when it comes to the weather. Mid-20s around Louisville, mid-20s in Bardstown. Oh, yes, the boring old dew point temperature. Right now, 7 in Bardstown. Who cares about the dew point, right? Well, this is crucial because it is so low, meaning the atmosphere is bone dry down at the surface. So as we see these returns on some of the radars out west moving at us, you'll get some snow that comes down, but it hits that dryer and it's gone. So we have a while before we get going with this snow potential and even some of that light wintry mix. For now, the big story is the cold, but not as cold, with temperatures hanging out in the low to mid-20s in most areas as the cloud game is getting stronger and stronger. The nearest snow that's making it down to the ground is in between Indianapolis and Kokomo and Fort Wayne. They have some real travel issues up that way. For us to get snow, we need this to happen. I'm looking down here towards the bayou of Louisiana. So that moisture coming off the Gulf of Mexico, this starts to really crank up. You're starting to see these clouds form there. Low-level moisture will feed into this first low pressure and begin to produce some light snow, light freezing rain and sleet late day into tonight coming out of the Tennessee Valley. It's pretty blotchy as we head towards the afternoon and early evening, but there's definitely going to be some of it out there. We have a winter weather advisory that covers up the entire state of Kentucky. We don't have a winter weather advisory for Lawrence, Jackson, and Jennings County. We will definitely get into that spot, though, when there's going to be some road hazards because of snow showers and flurries and wind and falling temperatures. It just doesn't look like this is going to be considered a significant snow or ice storm, but significant impacts on most roads. If they're not treated, there's going to be some problematic times. I would say average snow amounts, speaking of Kentuckiana, the coverage area that we have here on WDRB Mornings, around an inch, near an inch average snow amount. So that's going to tell us some of us won't even get an inch of snow out of it. Some of us might have a little bit more than an inch. There's also that potential for a glaze of freezing rain to mix in, which could cut back on the snow amounts. One of the reasons I don't want to try to get too cute and too fancy and show you, oh, an inch, inch and a half here, a quarter inch here, 2 inches here, is because this is not a fully formed storm. It's coming at us in two pieces, so that usually spits out blotchy areas. The best chance to achieve some of that glazing would be farther south in Kentucky, although even around I-64, there might be a brief moment of some freezing drizzle coming down. The radar's much more active late day into tonight. This should be enough in some areas by tomorrow morning that there's probably going to be some delays, some school closings, a lot of snow showers in the morning. Falling temperatures tomorrow will end up in the teens. Temperatures actually get a lot colder in the afternoon. And I think late day, another surge of flurries and snow showers coming at us. So road conditions even tomorrow night could be a bit slippery. We'll spend a little more time on the 7-day and some of that heat wave action for next week coming up in a few moments.
Yeah, 55, that will be a heat wave scheduled for next Thursday. All right, as we take a look out, we're still seeing a little bit of a backup there on one of the snow.